What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones, and it is August 1st. That means football is back, baby. Yes. Excited as hell. Hall of Fame game going on as we speak. So, football fans are going crazy. Love it. We back, baby. But in honor of football season being back, from now until week one of the NFL season, I will be giving you my wins and losses for all 32 teams. We're going to start off in the NFC East with them boys, my Dallas Cowboys. So make sure y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all comment, y'all thoughts on what y'all think and what y'all think about my opinion as well. One of the things I got to say first is I am an unbiased fan. I'm very passionate about my team, love my team, but I'm very hard on my team as well. So, Cowboy Nation might be looking at me sideways. That's okay. You guys might be looking at me sideways. That's okay. I don't really care. I'm going to give my honest opinion about each and every team. And if y'all mess with it, like it. If y'all don't, let me know about it. And we can have a discussion. That's what this is all about. Jones with Sports. We make sports better. You dig? So, starting off week one, we got the Cleveland Browns. Now, most people would just say, give that a dub. But I had to think about that first because you got to give credit to the Browns. That defense is top notch, top three in the NFL last year. Was at one point. They were killing. The main thing was offense. Losing Chubb at running back was huge. But he's looking like he's going to be back on schedule. Who knows when he's actually going to come back. But great offense around there with Coop and those guys. Question is quarterback. Is Deshaun Watson. Are we going to get... Because he had some moments last year that he was okay, but for the most part, he didn't really look like the Deshaun Watson of old. Obviously, we know the drama that he had to go through, so maybe that played a role. But that will be interesting. And then you obviously talk about the Cowboys. We didn't do much in the offseason that, for me, would say that we are going to make this huge improvement this year. I don't see that, especially without a big name running back. We got Zeke back, but I don't see him having anything close to what he used to be. I like Rico Dowles. I like him. I like Deuce. I like those guys, but they're not going to make a big difference. And neither did Pollard. I told y'all. Pollard was not the difference maker. I'm letting y'all know that now. But yeah, so I got us winning that one in a close one. 1-0. Week 2, Saints. Mad respect for the Saints. I like what they got. They got some talent, but for the most part, they just can't get over that hump. Derek Carr doesn't seem like he's going to get any better. He just is what he is. He's a good quarterback, but he's not a great quarterback. Kind of like Dak Prescott. So I'm going to give us that win. We just got a little bit more talent than they do, and I think offensively and defensively we'll just light them up. So 2-0 there. Week 3. Baltimore Ravens. And I forgot to say, the first one is at Cleveland. Second one is is home for us. Week 3 is against Baltimore at home, and that's a loss. We will be 2-1. I just don't see how Dallas Cowboys we're not great at stopping the run. First of all, that was our Achilles heel last year. We couldn't stop the run to save our lives. Now you think we're gonna stop a running offense built around Lamar Jackson, who just added number 1 or 2 running back in the league in Derrick Henry? You think we're going to be able to stop that because we got Parsons? No. We're going to struggle in that game. I really think we're going to struggle in that game offensively and defensively because people are saying the Ravens lost a lot on defense. Yeah, they lost Patrick Green and some other guys, but that hasn't changed. That defense has always been good because that's what they're built off of. So I don't see that defense getting... If they get bad or worse, it's not going to be by much. They're still going to be a good defense. So I see that being a win for them. So we'll be 2-1. Week 4, Giants 3-1. Moving on. Week 5, Steelers. Now that one's going to be an interesting one because who's going to be quarterback at that point? I believe that Justin Fields is the better quarterback. I truly do. I love that Pittsburgh picked him up as reinsurance just in case it doesn't work out for Russell Wilson, because I truly believe it will not work out for Russell Wilson. I think he will start the season, probably the first game or two, mainly because of what they had to give up to get him. They don't want to look stupid doing all that and having him on the bench. I think that's why they made that promise in the beginning to him, because they did have to give up a lot, so it would look foolish on their part not to at least give him a shot. But obviously, as of the talks in spring training and all that, Justin Fields has been looking better. And I've said this before. I think Justin Fields will win over that job, and I'm standing on that. So by week 4, I can't wait to get to the Steelers when I do the Steelers schedule. What that's gonna look like. I haven't looked at their schedule, so I'm very interested to see what that's gonna be. So because of that, and their defense still solid, they're still gonna be working out the kinks with quarterback. So because of that, I'm gonna give us the win on that. I'm not, like, yeah, we got that. We beaten Pittsburgh. Like, I'm not huge on that. I think it all depends on the quarterback situation. If Russell Wilson has still got that job, then that must mean they must be rolling. Like, things got to be going on. If not, Justin Fields might be coming in and they're gonna pick up from there. And that might be a little tricky for them, just to start off, like I said. So that leaves us at 4-1 to start the season. Pretty good. We got Detroit at home. Not gonna lie, I think Detroit gets us this one. I think Detroit gets us. That is a great team. I like Detroit a lot, and we got by last year. And I don't think we're gonna be as great. Another thing about the Cowboys, we lost a lot on defense. In my opinion, we lost some guys on defense. Our coordinator, we've lost some defensive linemen. We've lost Gilmore. I don't know why Gilmore is still a free agent. Makes no sense to me. We need to go get him because he was great for us last year. He was great for us. And Diggs is going to be back? Like, come on. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand. So, yeah, with that high-powered offense for the Lions got, the way they're clicking, the revenge that they have in their eyes, especially playing against us, I think they're going to bring it, even though we're great at home. Like I said, I don't think we're going to have the same offensive power that we did last year. I just don't see it. So I got the Lions beating us that one. That leaves us at 4-2. Then we got a bye week 7, which I like, which is a good time for a bye. Then we come back and we go to the 49ers. Again, I don't know why they keep sending us there. We keep getting our ass whipped over there, and I think we get our ass whipped again against the 49ers. They're a great team. I hate them to death, but hey, they haven't shown me, the Cowboys haven't shown me any reason to pick them against them anymore. Yeah, I talk shit, and I'm probably still going to talk shit because I got family members that are 49ers. So I'm probably going to talk shit regardless. That's just what I do. I'm jonesing for smoke all the time. But if I'm keeping it real, if I'm keeping it a bean, 49ers are probably going to smack us in that game. But we'll see. So that leaves us at 4-3. 3 losses, 4 wins. Then you got Falcons in Atlanta. This one's another interesting one because what is Atlanta going to look like at that point? Are they going to be gelling? Is Kirk Cousins going to do what he normally does in the regular season, which is cook with all those weapons? And it's in Atlanta. Damn, I hate to give us 3 straight losses, but it wouldn't be out of the question, so I'm going to do it. I think we lose that game. It's a winnable game. Don't get it twisted. And we smacked Atlanta the last few times we played them. But I like Atlanta right now. I like what they've been able to do, especially in this offseason. I like even getting Penix Jr. Like, I like it. I like it a lot. So Kirk Cousins in the regular season is great. And they got weapons. They got a lot of weapons. Bijan, just plenty of weapons. So London, they're going to be great. So I think, especially on the road, I'm going to give the Falcons that one. That gives us 3 straight losses. 3 straight losses. And now we're stuck at 4-3. and 4. Then we go over. We come back home for week 10 against Philly. Cry, Eagles, cry. We gonna get y'all. I just NFC games, NFC East games is different. I know, on paper they're probably a better team because they got Saquon and all that stuff, but they haven't really proven to me based off of what we saw at the end of the season, which a lot of us called was gonna have. We didn't see that type of. I didn't see that kind of a fumble at the end of the season, but I saw them definitely not finishing the season well. Like, you could see it even with the streak that they were having, because a lot of those were close games that they were winning. A lot of them they should have lost, and you could just see the writing on the wall. So no surprise there. And they added some guys. I think it's going to take some adjusting to do for Philly. They got to prove it to me. So I think we get that one at home. We bounce back. We're not going to go 4 straight losses. Dak owns Yago. I'm not the biggest Dak fan, but we definitely own the NFC. He owns the NFC East, and he owns the Eagles. So say what y'all want to say. It is what it is. So now we at 5 and 4. Now this one's gonna be good. This next one, ooh, I can't wait for this one. And you already know me and Nico gonna talk shit on that one. But the next one, shout out to my boy Angel. We gotta talk. We gotta meet up. We gotta go to the bar. We gotta do something. Because it's the Battle of Texas, baby. Cowboys versus Houston. Now, Houston, I would say, is the better team, no question. Got my guy C.J. Stroud. They picked up a lot of offensive power to help C.J. Stroud. They got him some a running back. They got him some off the receivers. Like, they are going to be a great team. Great team. There's going to be a lot of pride on this one. A lot of pride on this one. A lot. Battle of Texas. Now they going to be out here thinking they better than us. You know? But for this year, they will be. So, I think they'll be the better team. Even though it'll be at home, it'll be mixed because Houston will be in the house in Dallas for sure. I ain't gonna lie, I'm giving it to Houston. As much as I don't, like I said, I'm gonna talk shit. Don't get it twisted. That day, I will be wearing my Cowboy gear. I will be talking shit. I will be rooting for the Cowboys. But as a unbiased fan looking at it, Houston should beat us. Houston should beat us. So I will be honest, and I think Houston gets that win. That leaves us at 5 and 5. Then we go over to Washington. Give us that dub, 6 and 5. But before I move on, I'm not just gonna move on like that. Credit where credit is due. Washington, they made some moves. They made some good moves this offseason. People are not talking about Washington like that, besides the people in D.C. But I've been watching, mainly because they went and got our guy, Dan Quinn. And shout out to Dan Quinn. Congratulations on their head coach job, deservingly so. And I think he's going to have those guys ready, especially going to have that defense ready. And quarterback wasn't so bad. He didn't have an offense, didn't have an offensive line. So he struggled, but he definitely had a lot of highlights. And they got a few of our guys. They made some great moves in the offseason. I like Washington. They're going to be a lot better than people give them credit for. Just saying that. So we're at 6 and 5. Then week 13, home against New York again, 7 and 5. Then we got the Bengals at home, week 14. Now, this is a good one. Depends on if Joe Burrow is healthy, how that team is looking at that point. If healthy, I think that team should be looking pretty good. But they are in a great division. So they're going to be banged up. This is going to be week 14. They're going to be banged up. So it's going to be interesting to see what that looks like. I'll give them the upper hand. Great team. Yeah, I'll take the loss for that one. 7 and 6. I'll take it. I'll be honest. But I could see that going either way. It depends on what that team looks like. Then we go to week 15 against Carolina. got that. They're a young team. They're learning, so we're gonna take that. 8-6 right there. Then we got the Bucks, who's a very good team with Baker and Evans making the playoffs last year. I believe we didn't play them this year. We played them the year before that with thing. But yeah, no, good team. But I think we got that at home. So that leaves us at 9-6. And then at Philly, week 17, we usually split. So I'll be honest, I think they get one at home. They win that one. So that leaves us at 9-7. And then Washington at home. I think we sweep that one as well. I think Philly is the only team in the NFC that gets a dub on us. So that leaves us at 10-7, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me count that one more time for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 1. I don't know what I said with the Pittsburgh. I believe I said we won that one. I did say we won that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 11-7. I don't know if that makes sense because that's too many games. So I'm off one, but y'all get the gist of it. That is the Dallas Cowboys. What I feel their record will be for the 2024 season. Let me know, Cowboy Nation, what y'all think in the comments. What the Cowboys will be. And then once I'm done with all these 32 teams, I will obviously give us our division winners, playoffs, and things like that. Also, check out the Jones and Podcast. Wednesdays now. We switched it from Thursday to Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will obviously go into more discussion about these teams and games and a whole lot more. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, thank y'all. Like I said, hit that subscribe, like, comment y'all thoughts, and enjoy. It's your boy Jones, Jones of the Sports. We make sports better. Peace.